Hey, what's up, you guys? So, as you can see, I have my awesome music painting in the background, and I'm wearing my Boombox t-shirt, man. You know what that means? That means it's time for my first full Zapco reference 250.2 demo. If you guys don't know, please see right here in my system layout design. I have my Zapco reference 250.2 on my Morel MM3 mids, the mids only. I have different Zapcos on my tweeters, different Zapcos on my mid bass, but this is all about the reference on your mid range, because your mid range is where the most musical data is transmitted through your mid range speakers. So it's been a week today since I've received and installed the amplifier, and I've given it some burn-in time. Some people don't believe in burn-in time, just like woofer break-in time. Some people do. I can tell you for certain the amplifier sound changed a little bit over this week of me playing it. I haven't played it a lot, but I have played it enough to where I noticed a difference in the sound, which keeps getting better. Not bad, it keeps getting better. So, well, to me and the few people I've demoed it for, absolutely love it, but it's time for you guys to let me know what you think of it. I know you liked my sound before. I appreciate you guys, always do. Right now, it's so much more refined, so much more detailed. The little nuances that were, I say this loosely, lost in the music are now pronounced, and they're not like, hey, I'm here now and now the song sounds different, it sounds remixed and stuff. Not at all, but it just brings up those subtleties that you hear when you're wearing, you know, over the ear or even IEM earbuds and stuff. All the sound is there, so nothing is missing. And not that anything was necessarily missing in my system when I was running my ST4X SQ on my mids, but the reference is such a cut above the ST4X that my sound is that much more elevated, subtly elevated, but elevated in the best way. So enough for me talking. We're about to go to my car and we're going to get our listen on. That's the timer saying there's enough of me talking, so let's get our listen on. All right, you guys, sorry for being a little bit sweaty, but you know, it's still a little warm here in Vegas for March, unusually warm, and I don't have the air conditioner on because I want this demo to be as quiet as possible, as clean as possible. I mean, you hear the engine on, but other than that, we're gonna get straight to the music, pure music. I will say, for those who are new to my channel, this is an SQ or SQL build. It is not tuned for SQ parameters. I don't like or care for SQ parameters. That is not my standard for music, but that's not to say that just because my system is not tuned for SQ competition, that is not an accurate SQ tune. My car is tuned more like a demo vehicle as opposed to an SQ competitive vehicle, or how some of you may tune your systems with your personal presets. So a buddy of mine said, and I've said it in other videos, but this is for people who are new to my channel, welcome. But a buddy of mine who competes SQ told me that SQ cars are more tuned for accuracy and analysis, whereas demo cars are tuned for accuracy and performance. So I still have the accuracy, you know, time aligned, left is left, right is right, everything is where it should be. The sub in the back sounds like it's up front on the dash. My mid bass in the doors, yeah, not kick panels, not IB. My mid bass in the doors, my doors are rock solid like a vault. Let me just, pretty solid. I have a Toyota Venza. Anybody has Toyota Venzas or Toyotas know these cars are tin cans, but because of all the deadening I did to my doors, even with my mid bass in the doors, rock solid like a vault. And my mid bass in the doors are up on the dash along with the sub. Mid-range is where it should be. Tweeters are on axis, but the sound is where it should be. Time aligned, tuned correctly. And believe it or not, I tune 100% by ear. You don't agree, don't like it, don't believe me? That's cool, but I promise you, no REW, no RTAs, no nothing. I'm old school, just go off of sound. I learned how to tune over 30 years ago using a Rain EQ, graphic EQ, and I've been applying those same principles to this day. Now, enough of me talking about it. Let's just get to the listening. Again, the brand new serial number 002 Zapco reference 250.2 on my Morel MM3 mids. So let's get to it. Oh, and really quickly, for those of you who don't know, I record my videos using a Zoom H4n Pro recorder to give the best possible sound. My phone sounds like absolute trash, and I know we cannot hear how a system sounds through video as opposed to sitting in it in person. I know that, that's a given, right? But still, if I use my phone, it sounds really hollow. Using this Zoom recorder makes it sound closer to what it would sound like if you were actually here, and that's why I always recommend listening to my demo videos with headphones, again, to give you a better idea of what it sounds like. So yeah, I know it's not like being here. It's impossible because we're we're sharing this through video, but I use the Zoom recorder to help give the best possible sound that we can share through YouTube, which is also compressed. But you know, I mean, what can I do? We're not with each other in this video, so I got to give you the best I can.
walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? Reaching out, touch a stranger. Electric eyes are everywhere. See that girl, she knows I'm watching. She likes the way I stare. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? I like living this way. I like loving this way. That way.
Hey, wild things you do in your night, trips to wherever feels right, doing it all just to feel things. Drinking's enough of advice, drugs just aren't suiting you right. You were just fine as a real thing. You know that's not the way to get over me. I don't know what you're saying. You know that's not the way to get over me.
All of a sudden is that you don't want me no more. All of a sudden is that I close the door. It don't matter to me. It don't matter to me what you say. It don't matter to me. It don't matter to me what you say.
I am a sinner
Excellent.
who's probably gonna sin again. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me. Things I don't understand. Sometimes I need to be alone. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
I can feel your energy from 2 planets away. I got my drink, I got my music, I would share it, but today I'm yelling, bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Up in the clouds, me and my spouse. Rumors on the ground getting too loud, please turn them shits down. Can't hear myself think. Turbulent shit, almost spilled my drink in the whitest with a mink. Running through that bitch like it's my house, all up in the hall like a mall. Told you motherfuckers all I do is ball. No, I don't remember you, I don't intend to empty my memory bank. It's $1 million in it, baby Hillary Swank. Sitting next to Hillary, smelling like dank. Presidential pardon, name one nigga out there harder than him. I wait. I've been in my wave like 20 years straight. I've been on my vibe like 20 years straight. Don't fuck up my high, fuck up my high. Nights like this, I can fuck up with pine. Still be straight, still be straight. Fall back, bitch, I got a lot on my plate. Don't waste my breath. I don't know how many moves a nigga got left. Back to this joint. Smoking this shit like I'm trying to prove a point. I'm the highest title, numero uno. Kill my vibe, that's your motherfucking funeral.
So what did you guys think, man? If you go back to my other videos a week prior to this, that's when I had my Zapco ST4X-SQ on my Morel MM3 mids. But now, again, in case I haven't said it enough, it's the brand new Zapco reference 250.2 on my Morel MM3 mids. And they to me, they sounded great as it was with my ST4X, but you know, I'm addicted to the game and I did want my AP, but after speaking with Chris Bennett of Zapco, he highly recommended that I try the reference. If I didn't like it, I could go back to the AP, but I've heard the AP in other systems. I know it's not like it would be in my system. However, knowing what the AP sounded like and what I was anticipating, this reference here, man, it's doing everything that I expected from the AP and more. And I'm not going to go into these controversial videos that were done. Yeah, it was that bad AP and all that stuff, but my experiences with them and other people who owned AP had no issues. But enough of the AP, we're talking about the reference anyway. I love this reference and it's brought so much more detail to my music. And honestly, I didn't even have to change my tuning. I changed my levels just a little bit during the burn-in period, but now it's pretty much back to where it was with the ST4X SQ, but this amplifier is giving me that ST plus more. And I hope you guys can hear it through video. And for those of you who heard it in person and liked it, I appreciate you guys. And yeah, man, until next time, stay tuned.